To introduce myself, I'm Nivesh. Basically, I'm a civil engineering graduate, and also I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, so I have a company here in Chennai, and I do own a distribution business. So apart from these two verticals, I also pursue my MBA in international business actually. So that's all about me. So today I am the host of the function. I appreciate each one of you present here. See, today is Sunday morning, right? Many people out there, would be spending their time unproductively with, which has no bearing towards the future, correct? But you people sitting over here are really awesome and looking for something, some good opportunities to upgrade your life. So big virtual round of applause for you people. Thank you. Today, I'm just, seeing the screen right now. People from Tamil Nadu, Pan India, in fact, people from Sri Lanka, Australia, Philippines, across the globe are, participating in this seminar. So it's a great honor and privilege for us to host this function. I would like to assure you something. Definitely, we will value your time, okay? The next 30 to 40 minutes will be a worthwhile presentation, and this 40 minutes, we guarantee you that you will definitely have some 30 to 40 takeaways, but conditions apply, conditions apply. If you are attentive and open-minded, definitely you can, grasp the insights what the speaker says, okay? And as you would have gone through the flyers, the topic for today's session is all about living a life on your own terms. I'll repeat, living a life on your own terms, okay? There are two important things in life. One is things which you can control, things which you can control. And other one is things which you cannot control. Knowingly or unknowingly, 95% of the people in the world spend their time, spend their money, spend their energy, and they put their heart and soul in the things which they cannot control, correct? Whereas only 5% of the people in the world focus on the things which they can control and keep on, improving their standards and, the quality of their life. Let us take an example of this COVID-19 situation. See, COVID situation comes under the category of things which we cannot control, correct? There is no use for us, on focusing on this COVID situation and staying stagnant, correct? One thing we can do is staying safe by maintaining all the precautionary measures. So coming to the point, so when you focus on the things which you can control, you can definitely live a life on your own terms. Am I making sense to you? Correct? Now it's time to invite the speaker, today's speaker. I'm so excited to invite him. He's really a very special person. He's basically a mechanical engineer by profession with 30 plus years of experience, and an entrepreneur by passion. He's into the domain of training, coaching, mentoring, and team building people on this entrepreneurship platforms. He has impacted and empowered many people's lives across the globe. Today, we are fortunate to have him here. With a great pride and with a great respect, I would like to introduce Mr. Uma Maheswaran on this virtual stage. Sir, the stage is all yours. You can take it forward. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for this wonderful introduction, Nivesh. Once again, we welcome each and every one of you for this short webinar today. And I really appreciate your decision of investing your time on a Sunday morning for such a webinar. Achieving something worthwhile in life is always special. Whether it be business, home, studies, profession, in whatever aspect of life, achieving something which you pursue as a passion of yourself, that is really something special. But few are able to do it, but are not able to do it. maybe there are a lot of factors involved. Maybe if time permits, no, we will also touch upon few points on that also. But what is really needed, no, a push in the right direction gives a long way. So that is what, no, what I feel, no, many people are missing. So they keep trying something, all based on trial and error, and without that push, or that, no, that when that push is missing, no, they are not able to move forward, and they get stuck somewhere, and they are not able to achieve whatever they want in life. So this introduction, we will just go into our topic, living a life on your own terms. So that is our topic for today. And we are a team of entrepreneurs who help people becoming aware about a lot of things in life, and who is interested in creating something for them big, to achieve something in life. So we also coach them, mentor them, empower them. We help in various aspects. So this is one such initiative. No? So we wanted to address the public who are also there out of our businesses, so that people are aware about this. And today's situation in the world has given a lot of pressing issues for people. You know, this pandemic situation, everybody knows. Many businesses have come to a stop. Many companies have started slashing down, trimming down, slashing down the salaries, trimming down the number of employees. All these things are happening. But this negative situation of this COVID also has given a rise to a positive environment, that many people's entrepreneurship skills are blossoming out, and many people are taking advantage of that. And now they are moving forward in life. So we also felt that, no, this is the right situation. We also can make people aware about few points which can also help them and give a push in the right direction for them to move forward in life. Okay, so living a life on your own terms. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to structure my talk today. This is going to be for the next 30 or 35 minutes. I'm going to structure my talk in 3 parts for better understanding and for you to get the point. Part number 1, I'll briefly explain to you what really means about living a life on your own term. What do we really mean about that? And the second part will be, what does it really takes for you to live a life on your own term? And the final part will be, how do you prepare yourself? What are the few personal quality traits out of many that we need to definitely develop, which are very critical, so that we can start pursuing our passion and living a life on our own terms. And one big positive point, what I would say, what I would tell you here is, the statistics says there are 53% of U35 people in our country. Point number 1. And generally speaking, you know, the world statistics says around 82% of people anywhere in the world, they want to do something on their own. But only 50% of that really start something. And 20% out of that, they keep going on the growth mode. And finally, when it comes to a big success or a massive success, only 5% of the people are able to achieve. As I told you in the beginning, a push in the right direction is very, very important. And number 2 is proper coaching and mentoring. When this is given to the people who start, who are determined to do something, I think many people have a fair chance to achieve whatever they want in life. Okay, so coming to the first part, living a life on your own term means what? What exactly it means is, just a minute. Yeah. See, living a life on your own term, the statement itself, without any ambiguity, that explains that you have to create a life of your choice. Live your life without any boundaries. Means nobody else should control, nobody else should put a boundary on your life except yourself. So we have to create our life like that. Then life becomes more meaningful. I think everybody would appreciate and accept that. See, today, in today's life, most of the people maybe in this virtual platform today, right now, maybe in an employment. Some might be self-employed. But for all these employed people, what I would say, at what time you will have to eat your breakfast, and what is the quality of breakfast you need to eat, what time you have to have your lunch, everything is controlled by somebody. Suppose if you want to take a vacation, will you be able to go to a destination that is, no, your mind has been longing for to go? Or will you decide to go to a destination which is affordable for you? Most probably the second one. So this is what is controlled by money. Point number two is, if somebody who is self-employed here or somebody who is in an employment here, if they want to go for a vacation for a month with their family to some very good dream destination of yours, maybe overseas vacation, if you want to take for a month, you can ask yourself a question. Will you be able to really do that? 1 month means, no, that is a control of time on you now. Somebody is controlling your time now. So what we mean to say is, living a life on your own term means time and money. These are the two elements. These are the two commodities that are very, very critical in our life. That with these two only we are creating our life. And these two, unless otherwise, time and money are in your control, we cannot live a life on our own term. So for you to live a life on your own term, you need to have control, full control on this time and money. So this is what we are going to discuss in this forum. Suppose in case, another example I'll tell you, suppose in case if you are going for a shopping, will you be able to do a shopping without looking at the price tag? While selecting the goods at the shop, you should not see the price tag. You should see the price tag, or maybe you should know what is the price of the items what you have selected only during the billing time. So how many of us have this control? So this is all a matter of choice. Okay. Whatever value you have instilled inside, I'm not talking about that. I am only talking about the choices in your life. Okay. So living a life on your own term bluntly means, what we are talking about is living a life of freedom. So for which, if we keep chasing only money, this is not going to happen. So we need to look for something else which constitutes the freedom. So that we will discuss in the next part. Okay. So now going to the second part of the talk, what does it take for you to live a life on your own term? Okay. So here I would like to discuss about two very critical principles that everybody needs to follow in life. Principle number one is the principle of the finishing line. And principle number two is the principle of time compounding. These are the two things what I'm going to discuss. Principle of the finishing line. See, I just wanted to give you an analogy for our life with respect to a running race. You now imagine that that is a running race about to start, and some 10 athletes are ready at the starting line. Get set, go. When the trigger goes on, all these 10 people, they start running. Do they keep on running or do they stop somewhere? They stop somewhere. Where? Because they all know that there is a finishing line in front of them. So once they cross that finishing line, they stop running. Analogous to that is our life. Many of us, we start running in our life towards employment, towards self-employment, or towards doing a business, towards making money at the age of 20. Some may start at 17, some may start at 19, some may start at 21, depending upon when they complete their education. But at an average, I consider at an average, everybody starts running towards earning money at the age of 20. And we do it for 40 years. But do we really stop running somewhere? Stop running in between? No, because we do not know where to stop. And the principle says, no, as long as you keep chasing only money, you are not able to stop running. Some people stop running by force. Forcibly they are stopped because they turn 58, they turn 60. The retirement brings them to a halt. Maybe for some people, life throws a challenge in between. Some people lose their ability to perform. They stop running. So all these things happen in life. But my point is, if you have the choice of stopping your running towards chasing money, will it not be meaningful? So it means the finishing line, here the principle of finishing line, what I'm talking about is we need to understand what this finishing line is made up of. We are educated and trained to go to school, go to college, get good grades, go to a good job and get settled. This doesn't work for life. Maybe for people who have expanded thinking, this doesn't really work for them. That is why, few people, as I told you in the beginning itself, 82% of the people, they want to do something in life on their own, out of which 50% start. So only this type of people who have that expanded thinking, they start something on their own in between. Okay. So this finishing line consists of three things, out of which one we have already learned, that it is earning money. The second one is earning time. The third one is earning security. These are the three things which we need to earn together. Let me explain to you about the other two. Earning money, we already know. But one point here I just wanted to tell you is earning money, but many people are running towards deficit money only. Correct? So how many percentage of people have all the money they want? Not much. Very meager percentage. Okay. So one point here is to live a life on your own term, you need to earn all the money you want and all the time. All the time means what? We have only 24 hours. See, that the second we are born in this world, we are given that 24 hours by God. Maybe that is one good reason we don't value time much like how we value money. Because we put in our time and create some money, so that money is more valuable to us, and the time which has come to us totally free. We are not taught or we have not learned to value that enough. Say for example, if somebody loses a portion of money what they have earned in their life, maybe in the next few months or few years, depending upon the magnitude of money they have lost, can they not earn it back? Of course, yes. But if somebody loses 3 hours or 5 hours of their time in a day, how much money can you give to get the time back? There is no such rich person in this world who can give any amount of crores to get back the money, get back the time what he has lost. So time is more important, more valuable than money. So we put in our time and make some money. And the point number 3 is earning security. What I really mean by that is the money what we generate in this world, in our life now, is it going to keep coming when we lose our ability to perform? Or when something like this pandemic situation happens, business closes down, employment is in a crunch, salaries getting slashed down. When all these things happens, the money what you are already generating, does it keep coming without any disturbance? No, it's not. So earning security means clearly understand the statement. If the money what you generate strictly depends on your time, you have not earned security. For you to earn security, you have to reach a point in life that your money is totally independent of your time. So this is what we need to make you aware of. So the point number one, which I've told you, is the principle of finishing line, which consists of money, time, and security together. But has somebody taught us to earn all these three together? I don't think so. Not many people know. But the people who have really learned this have already reached, that is all only 5%. Okay, so I'm now getting into the second principle of time compounding. I would like to take help of screen sharing now. I think Kumar could share the screen now. So this is what I'm going to explain. These are called cash flow quadrants. This is given by the world's #1 renowned financial intelligence book called Robert Kyosaki. Many people attend on through it. Doesn't matter. You can also Google and maybe download a couple of ebooks of him, and you can go through. There's a wealth of information available. So that is a very big series of Robert Kyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad series. And out of that, I've just taken this slide for making you understand where do we live right now, and if you are given a choice, where will you choose to live? These are the two things I just wanted to ask you now. Okay, so principle of time compounding, that is what we are going to discuss. See, you consider all the people in this world who are making money. They will fit into one of these four quadrants: E, S, B, or I. I am only talking about the legal, moral, ethical way of money. Let me be very clear that I am not going to discuss about any other ways of making money. Okay, only legal, ethical, and moral ways of making money. So they will fall into one of these quadrants. E means employment. They will be in an employment. They are given a job by somebody. They trade their time for money. And the second one is S quadrant. They are all self-employed people running a small business, and professionals like doctors, chartered accountants, all those things who are on their own. So they come in this category. They have a little more advantage when compared to the people in the E quadrant. Maybe they will make some more extra money than the people in the E quadrant, but still here also the time versus money trading is happening. And when you come towards the right side, B, business owners. These are the people who are running a large scale business where the principle of time compounding happens. So this is where I just want you to concentrate. And the fourth quadrant is investors, where they invest money in all established companies, bonds, infrastructure, whatever it is, and they keep making money out of it. Okay. See, when you see on the left side, E and S, on the right side, B and I, 95% of population is living in the right side, E and S. You can recall the statistics which I gave you. 82% think of starting something, 50% actually start something, 20% will be in the growth mode, and finally only 5% will achieve whatever they want. See, that 5% is on the right side here, you see. Okay. See, another statement what I read in the book is 95% of the people who gave away their passion, they keep working for the 5% of the people who are on the right side. They are all employed by this 5% of the people. So what I mean to say is, on the left side, people work for money, and on the right side, money works for them. Suppose if you are in the left side now, reversing that situation of working for money versus money works for you, will it not be more meaningful to lead a life like that? That is what we are all talking about. Okay, now coming to the exact principle of time compounding, what it happens when you are in the B quadrant. Okay, I'll give you an example now. on the left side people, no, at an average, they work 50 hours a week, which is 200 hours a month, and 20 years to 60 years. If you take that span of 40 years, the total productive time they have in their life is 96,000 hours. Okay, round it out to 1 lakh. Okay. When you see on the right side, a business owner who is running a large scale business, suppose in case if he has 10,000 employees working, maybe you can see there may be many more employees. Just for easy calculation, I have just taken for you to understand also. So 10,000 employees working, maybe in you can consider Reliance or Microsoft or whatever large scale corporation. To hit this point, it would have taken maybe 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever it is. But they stayed steady, they kept working hard, and they reached a point that their large scale business has 10,000 employees working. Say for example, each employee working 10 hours a day, what this business owner gets, 10,000 employees working in a day multiplied by 10 hours per day of each employee gives him 1 lakh productive hours a day. So income equation goes like this. Income is equal to your skill multiplied by number of hours. Your skill is again dependent on your education and experience. Okay, and that is going to be limited. And number of hours, people who are in the middle class thinking of going to school, getting good grades and going to a job and get settled, they have never thought of multiplying the number of hours. Only business owners have ever thought of this, multiplying the number of hours. So this income equation, I just want you to note it down. Income is equal to skill times number of hours. So all these business owners, they focus on multiplying this number of hours. For the people on the left side, the number of productive hours throughout their lifetime is less than 1 lakh. But for a business owner who has already generated a large scale business with 10,000 employees, his productive time per day is 1 lakh hours. 10,000 employees into 10 per day. So 1 lakh. See the power of being on the right side. See, that is why another statistic says 5% wealth is in the left side and 95% wealth is in the right side. See, this particular information only triggered me to start something on my own. See, 95% people are on the left side, 5% people are on the right side. Whereas 5% wealth is on the left side and 95% wealth is on the right side. I think it was a common sense approach when I understood 5% wealth is shared by 95% of the people and 95% of the wealth is shared by 5% of the people. And that is why the left side, they keep on growing wealthy, and on the left side, they can never be wealthy. See, this is how the quadrants, this is what the quadrants explain to you. Okay. So what we are talking about living a life on your own term is wherever you are. Suppose if you are on the left side, we just are making you aware that you can also transform yourself internally so that you can shift yourself to the right side and you can start living life on your own terms. You dictate your life. The time and money will be fully in control of yourself. Okay. See, I read a statement in the book, which was very, it's a bit play on the words. They say, our brain is also having left side and the right side, like the quadrant, what you are seeing, left side and the right side. There is nothing right in the left and there is nothing left in the right. That book says. It's a play on words. Maybe some people will understand. There is nothing right in the left and there is nothing left in the right. So that is how our brain also operates. So now we need to have a little bit of shift in our mindset so that we can also move from the left side to the right side. So we can start living a wealthy lifestyle. Always rich is measured in terms of money and wealth is measured in terms of time. Okay. So thank you for sharing this slide, Kumar. Okay. So what does it take for you to live a life on your own term? Is understanding this true principle and trying to implement that in your life. So understand the finishing line. So the point number 1 is you have to learn how to earn money, time and security together, for which you have to shift yourself from the left to the right, then only it is very much possible. So what I am trying to say here is do something on your own. What exactly you are going to do, that depends. Okay, but the point is, if you have to live life on your own term, you have to do something on your own. And we are in the information age era, and starting a business on your own is very, very simple nowadays. And there are a lot of digital platforms, and the gig economy is getting bigger and bigger now. Many people are looking for something, and there are other people who are ready to give opportunity. So all these connections are happening in this this time. So the platform economy is picking up. So we have to now be watchful and understand what fits to us, we can catch upon. So after this seminar, suppose any of you are interested in the stuff what we are talking about or what exactly we are doing, you are really welcome. There will be a feedback form that will be flashed after the end of the seminar. Suppose if you are really feel that you need to, you want to explore further on this, you can definitely give your consent in the feedback form, so our team can be in touch with you so that we can take you further steps forward. Okay, so this brings me to the third part of my talk today is how do you prepare yourself to get something you want, to achieve something you want, to live a life on your own terms. How do we prepare ourselves? See, shifting from left to right is not that easy. Okay, first your mind should get shifted, then you really get shifted yourself. Okay, so preparing your mind is very, very important. Mind is the most powerful transmission tower in this world. Underline this statement. Mind is the most powerful transmission tower in this world. See, it works on a very, very important and a critical principle called law of attraction, which means what your mind thinks inside will manifest outside. Exactly, it will manifest outside. Many people do not understand this principle. See, we have been taught law of gravity in the school. We know that if you jump from a first floor or a second floor, you will fall down. But in no school, in no college, we have been taught about this law, which is very, very critical to shape up your life the way you want. That's called the law of attraction. What your mind attracts inside, exactly it attracts outside too. You cannot be different inside and outside. You have to be the same, for which a bit of training is required. It cannot happen overnight. Okay, so I'm going to just talk to you about 6 basic critical quality traits what we need to develop so that you prepare yourself to live a life on your own term. Okay, so point number 1, creating a vision for yourself. You already might be passionate about something to do in life. Maybe so far because of your employment pressure or self-employment pressure or maybe life pressure, whatever it is, if you are not able to pursue that, now focus on that. Find some way and develop that vision. That's very important. So vision will define your purpose of life. See, actually speaking, see, God says the purpose of life is joy. See, from the day we are born in this world to the day when we start going to the school, we were all joyful. When we started going to the school, then college, then our profession, all this joy is gone. We became victim of the circumstances. Okay, but see the child how it is. No? The child will always use power to get something done. Okay, I cannot elaborate on this because the time is running out. Okay, so that's what. No, this particular topic, no, living a life on your own term, we can give a seminar for a whole day. I'm just trying to compress a lot of information in this 30-35 minutes, so that I'm just giving you some insights for you to expand from that further, and we can develop on and grow in life. Okay, so point number 1, again, creating a vision for yourself, which means defining your purpose of life. Okay, point number 2, set a goal. See, what and why will define your first point, the vision. What do you want and why do you want? Many people are more clear about what they want, but they are not clear about why they want. That is why they get sidelined on the way and they are not able to achieve anything in their life worthwhile. So both things you have to be very clear. What do you want and why do you want? And the second point is setting a goal, which means when do you want? So you have to have a deadline. Once you set a goal with a deadline and work towards it, you will progress, because people progress under pressure, internal pressure. I'm talking about internal pressure. You don't need to get pressurized with somebody else. No? So you need to have that fire in your belly from inside. So that will come when you set a goal for yourself. Set a deadline and plan your priorities. So this is the second point, setting your goal and planning your priorities. Planning your priorities means what? Saying yes to one thing and saying no to 99. That is what is all about setting your priorities. Okay. So point number 2 is that. And point number 3, self-discipline. You need to do something on a daily basis towards the set goal. Whatever goal you have set for yourself, you need to do something on a daily basis. See, because we have conscious mind, we have subconscious mind. Many people sitting here might have already gone through some books or maybe listened to some talk about the power of subconscious mind. But I'm just telling you one small thing, which we need to critically understand. When you talk something and do something differently, your subconscious mind becomes confused and shuts down. It is not going to in any way help you towards moving forward in life. Without the help of subconscious mind, you cannot achieve anything so big. Okay? So subconscious mind is that powerful. So that's what I said. No, inside and outside, you have to be the same. So what you talk, you need to show that in your behavior. So self-discipline is all about doing something on a daily basis towards your goal. Because, underline this statement, your success is hidden in your daily routines. So when you master your daily routine, you master your success. Otherwise, the success is not for us, it is too far. Okay, so this daily routine are the critical thing. Okay, this is point number 3. Point number 4, being persistent and consistent, which means being determined to achieve something in life. It is not having a wish or a want. You need to be determined, means you need to persevere. See, in other words, what I would say is, you develop a get up one more time attitude. This is very important. Get up one more time attitude. Always keep programming your mind. Get up one more time. Get up. See, life works like this. So anybody who decides to do something worthwhile in their life, which is going to be good for many people, life is going to throw challenges after challenges on you. Life is going to test you. It will force you to cut open yourself and look from inside whether you are worth enough in achieving that. So that is where people start failing. People start giving away. So this determination is the number 1 iron character for an entrepreneur. Okay. So get up one more time attitude is what you need to develop. So you can be persistent and consistent towards achieving your goal. Point number 4. 5th point, develop a positive outlook. See, when your outlook changes, your outcome changes. Seeing good in everything happening around you. See, this situation, exactly this situation, this pandemic situation, this is not good for many people. Many people are absolutely, filled with fear. What will happen to them with respect to their health? And many people are really thinking about what will happen to my job. Maybe if they are on a weekend, if they go home and when they go back to their office on Monday, will there be my seat available there or something? So like that, a lot of things are happening in their mind. So what I would say is, be a good finder. Be a good finder. So see good in everything around you and see good in every people around you. So believe that, strongly believe that everything happens around you is for good. So this is another important quality that we need to develop. So without this positive outlook, we cannot have a positive outcome. So what we discussed about vision, developing a vision, setting a goal and planning our priorities. 3rd one is self-discipline. Fourth one is the persistent and constant determination. And the fifth one is a positive outlook. Achha, one more thing we'll have to discuss. So sixth one, the final one is committing yourself to be a lifelong student. Okay, so these are the 6 points I just wanted to give you here. Committing yourself to be a lifelong student means what? See, your life today is dependent on what type of books you are reading 5 years back and what type of people you are associating with 5 years back. So that has given you the result today. And what type of books you are going through now and what you're going to continue through in the next few years and what type of people you are going to associate now, that's going to determine your life 5 years from now. Understand this statement. The quality of life strictly depends on the quality of thoughts. And your thoughts come from this association of books and people. So we have to choose our association wisely to shape up your life the way you want, so you can stop chasing the money alone, which is called a rat race that will never end in life. Instead, you start learning how to earn money, time, security together. Move yourself to the B quadrant. Set your mind for that. See, actually, on the left side, people know what the mindset they have with this. I'll finish. I'll end my talk. See, left side people know who are on the E and S quadrant, they will look at the risks, whereas on the right side people know they will look at the rewards. Big difference in the mindset. When the left side people are looking at the failures, right side people will look for feedbacks. When the left side people are looking at the problems, right side people will be looking at the possibilities. And when the left side people are looking at the obstacles, right side people will look for an opportunity in that obstacle. So that is how you shift your mind towards the right, and then actually you can get yourself shifted and live a life on your own term. So these 6 qualities, what I have told you is to lead yourself. When you learn how to lead yourself, you can lead a small team, you can lead a big team, you can lead a big organization, and it goes on. But if we fail to lead ourselves, we cannot lead anything worthwhile big, and we will not be able to achieve anything worthwhile big. So to live a life on your own term, to summarize the whole talk, what we meant about this is living a life of your choice, your freedom, and to achieve your freedom, you learn to earn money, time, and security through shifting yourself to a B quadrant and applying the principle of time compounding and instilling all these 6 qualities what we discussed about: vision, goal setting, discipline, determination, positive outlook, and committing yourself to a lifelong student. And with all this, I'm sure you can change the direction of your life. And during the beginning of the talk itself, I said, no, everybody is moving towards some direction in life, but a little push at the right direction will go a long way, and you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life. Thanks for listening. We appreciate your time. All the best. See you on top.
Thank you, Mr. Uma Maheswaran, for your valuable time, for throwing some lights on entrepreneurship and how to live a life on your own terms. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Hope you people have got some insights and takeaways from this session. Hope this seminar have given you, given value to your time. I have some statistics to share with you. Out of 100 people in the world, 80 people in the world, 80% people of the world are interested in entrepreneurship. In that 80%, from that 80%, 50% of the people start something on entrepreneurship. But the sad part is they just, quit too soon. Okay. From that 50%, 20% of the people continue their entrepreneurship journey. But again, the sad part is they miss their track, right? From that 20%, only 5% of the people succeed in a big level. So the point is, why 95% of the people do not succeed in a big level is because of the lack of coaching and mentorship, right? I hope you have got some training and coaching which helps you to pursue your entrepreneurial journey. Here we are at the end of the session. Last but not the least, I know we appreciate to have your feedback, for which the form is available right now in your chat box. It will take less than a minute to fill the form. So we are requesting you to do that. While filling the form, remember to enter the passcode. I repeat, while filling the form, remember to enter the passcode or the name of the person invited you to this seminar. So, we'll just give you some 2 to 3 minutes time so that, you can fill the feedback form. Yes, the time starts right now for filling the feedback form.
Life will never be here. Life will never be the same. Time is getting cold. What is going on? What is on your mind? Are your feelings gone? Need to see it clear. Where do we go? Why are you doing things? All the things you do. Life will never be the same. Life is changing. Life will never be the same. Life is changing. In the name of love, you should draw the line. Got to feel secure that you're still mine. Life will never be the same. Life is changing. Life will never be the same. Life is changing. Everybody needs somebody to love, to love. Everybody needs somebody to love, to love.
Yes. Okay, great. We appreciate you all being here. Yes. Okay, great. We appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining us today. You know what? In case there is some network issue for you, you cannot download the feedback form. Means the you can just copy that link actually, and you can fill it later. It will be active for 1 hour time, so you can submit the feedback form within an hour, right? So thank you so much. We appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you soon. Signing off here, Nivesh. Stay home, stay safe. All the very best. Thank you.